Alright, welcome guys. We're going to kick this off with a CXF versus CSPS. Their first match on Forest Colony tonight, and we're going to go right into the action as we load in to the very first map. It's going to be very, very exciting. This is a battle for first place in their division. Both teams worked really hard. CXF with 12 total points, CSPS with 10 points, and this battle obviously also determines who comes in second and third, and depending on how SA does with their Div B match this weekend. So really excited, and luckily we're bringing you straight to the action with the delay in tow, and hopefully in a second here Ash will be joining me to provide some more entertainment and color commentary in the comms, and as soon as he gets in the comms I'll get his mic adjusted and all of that. So here we go. We are in the match. Coming straight in, we have Black Lantern, Nightjear, Grasshopper, Annie 2A, Wolfhound, Commando, and Veagle from Clan Crossfire. That is a very DACA-esque kind of drop deck there. See, and Comstar on the other side, a very similar deck, actually almost identical. The Nightjear swapped out for the Grasshopper. Really very, very similar. So we have a normal movement here. Looks like CXF is going out on the water side early. We'll bring you out there. Get a little water in the camera. Looks like they're going to overwatch the water side. They're going to go Epsi, Theta, Gamma. CSPS early, whole wolf pack here on Kappa. Looks like they full capped it. And their bigs moving to Sigma, and they're probably going to do the same as we start with an early 2 to 3 cap. CXF taking positions way out in the water. Now it looks like they're walking in. Oh, it's such a big map. Annie 2A, and while we're waiting for the battle to commence, I'll try to get you some readouts. Early fire. Ultra 2s, Ultra ACs. Grasshopper is ER larges. Steelwater with Peeps and AC-10. And yep, they've adopted the range in the water with the skirmishing. Looks like their CSPS is already losing Kappa. And so CXF will go up 3 caps to what will be 2 because CSPS is getting Theta. And we're going to go over really no damage exchanged yet. Looks like Elemental's getting up on this island to see what's up. He gets peppered with AC2s and near misses from the PPCs. Y'all could see that. It was exciting. Almost got smacked. I wouldn't peek there again, buddy. CSPS opting, it looks like, to play inside. So we have an inside versus water battle here, and so this is going to be interesting to see how CXF reacts to this. It looks like the Lanterns and Knives are looking to pick Sigma as the back cap. There is a UAV right over Epsi, but Chump doesn't care. CSPS to the Tios just gets smacked with Peeps. Don't want to just trade there. Yeah, he's low on a torso already. Elemental is in danger of getting picked by the lights up here because there's a big separation. Well, Rocket can look over to the right. Asian and Knives looking to get a pick on the backside. FC 3 cap switch. Fight between the water and the interior, but the CXF bigs don't have any overwatch on the inside there. Now Sigma is getting capped by Knives, and this will be troublesome for CSPS. Pretty good early positioning movement from both teams, and we'll see how the battle continues to play out from here. Let's get some trading in. Looks like they have switched sides of the map. Steelwater eating some damage. Tios eating the most and Elemental down the most. Right now, Peat Zone is low for CXF, and they have completely just flipped, and it looks like CSPS is not totally sure what to do. Dio hammering the Grasshopper. As again, they have mirror builds here. CSPS needs to switch gears and just basically they need to go back cap Gamma probably if they have a chance. If they want to have a chance, they need to force CXF, and it looks like that's exactly what they're doing over here. TS needs to stop bleeding armor because he's already low. But CXF really in a ball here. I don't. Nikoro just getting hammered. This is a great match so far. Both teams effectively switching positions and balling up, and at some point I think we're going to see a push here. Probably going to see that push when Gamma starts to flip, I would think. But CXF isn't really in a position to push. Strike right on Raka, and Dio missed everything, misses just about. Looks like it's going to be a commando fight. CXF had the high ground here, and here we just going to settle in and see the trades. Raka trading with the commando. Commando, of course, assault level armor on a light. CSPS have a 3 cap. They're forcing CXF ever so much closer inland, and really Tio's so hurt over here in continuing to trade. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. So let's see some action on over the top here. A lot of standoff, a lot of trading. Dio really is trapped more or less in this low position. But CSPS have a 3 cap, and so it's up to CXF to push. As long as the armor continues to hold, which Ghost just took some free damage for no reason there. Great job from Steelwater and Nikoro from just hitting those. And it looks like Dio's deciding to push. I'm not sure. That's really going to hurt that Grasshopper if he hits him. He missed. Let's see. Elemental real hurt here. The Blanner is not hurt, and that's really probably the death knell. That's a good strike if it goes up or down, and it goes up and they miss. Oh, all right. Now CSPS is the Annie is getting peppered by the commando. A lot of armor trading. No one dead yet. Captain is down here. Let's see if they dive the lander. There's 4v. Oh, he gets Elemental. Yep. Kieran getting basically. Oh, looks like Pete's going to go down. They're going to trade Vigal for Vigal. Meanwhile, Dio's getting pushed, and this is the battle. I'll try to get you overhead of both. Dio goes down. Raka's going to follow very shortly. 4v1 here. Meanwhile, the lights for CSPS fail to take down the Lanner. That's right now. If you're Chump or Kieran or Ghost, you'd be running for a cap. The 7 minutes left. The caps are pretty high. You'd be running because they're running to counter cap you. And Peat Zone didn't die. Barbecue and the Lantern didn't die. Now that's a lack of focus fire from CSPS and better focus fire from CXF. Why did they both have to start with C? Let's say Crossfire and Comstar. Ghost successfully decapping Sigma and just delaying, desperately delaying. He's going to go down here. Meanwhile, Kieran comes in to throw his mech, more or less. Kappa is getting capped from this commando, and so as long as Chump stays alive, this could still go to Cat. Now this is interesting. He is, well, I thought he was about to go up the waterfall, but I think he thought better of it, and he's going to sprint towards, well, I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, if he goes in the open, yeah, he's just going to get beamed by those ERs, and the other commando is going to chase him down. And so this gentleman, this is what you you do not do late in the game in a commando. Run in the literal open. Of course, there's a lot of missed shots, so we're going to say chump evasion plus 10. Oh, he's going to go turn around and try to kill the commando now that he's out of harm's way. Now, they're pretty evenly matched here on armor. I think Knives would actually lose. And CSPS need more than a 1 cap to finish, and they are going to just close the anvil here. Chump really with nowhere to go. The lights in that light fight, they needed to win. The Lanner and the Veagle needed to be dead. If the shooting was even, and there he goes. So 750 to 725, exciting first match. Well played strategically from both teams. But at the end of the day, the shooting from CXF won the day. Thought that was a very even overall. I'll go ahead and give you the damage report as I go log it in. It usually takes a second. Here it's a little bit finicky with whether it likes to actually pull up that or not, and we'll see how we're doing on the stats, and there they are. Alright, so looks like Steelwater and the Nightjeer, that's the AC-10 Peep Nightjeer with 501 damage, and very even damage all the way across the board. CSPS with even damage all the way across the board, but just less of it. So you're looking at about 100 less ticks, most of the mechs here, and that is the difference maker in the game in terms of the way it fell. 7-0, but the caps were just, it was a very well played kind of counter position. CXF reacting quickly to CSPS deciding to play inside, and just a little bit too much armor bled as they went along. So again, I think if the light battle had been even, you would maybe be looking at a CSPS win here, but it was not, and so you got the noose around the commando. Alright, leave that up for a second as we go over to Frozen City. I believe is next. Yes, Frozen City, the long-range trading map that everyone loves. I don't think I got low enough to hear the audio from the shooting, but my desktop audio is on, I do promise. I'm gonna look in that for just a second here. Yep, that's in there, so we should, as long as I zoom in close enough, you'll hear the battle shots. I always like watching that when I watch a stream. So, but good opening salvo there from CXF. The first match, always the trickiest as teams try to settle in. It's always the most tentative movement and things of that nature. So we'll go over to the ye old map strat room, which everybody loves, because as soon as you pull the map strat up, everybody watching goes, you know, is he going to take it off? Are we going to watch the match? Here in we're hosting Dio, the Stratocaster, actually once cast an entire match while we watched the map strat overlay. So Frozen is from Team 1 is really the Overwatch side, more or less. There's little pockets like here in Fox 5 from Team 2 that you can trade from. The problem is if you're too static from Team 2, you just kind of get like pinched onto this side of the map. You lose map control. And Team 1, meanwhile, gets all of this map. And the reason for that is Team 1 has a much quicker line to Theta and much faster Overwatch here from Delta 5, Delta 6. So it's very difficult for Team 2 to get Theta early So you see a lot of Team 2 going into Kappa, which is a little risky because you get cut off. Oh, sorry. Team 2 going to EPSI. My color's right. You see a lot of Team 2 going to EPSI. That's something to watch for, and they try to get Sigma, Kappa, EPSI, and then trade in. I think one of the keys for Team 2 if you're trading is all right. Team 1 locked here. All right. If you're trading from Team 2, you really want the inside city. It's hard to push past the dropship. You really need to also swing somebody into here into Fox 7 to get that kind of angle. And so you end up kind of splitting the map a little more evenly, something like this, where Theta is contested, EPSI is contested. And, there's so many ways to play this map other than just a range trade. And so hopefully we'll see some of those. The range trade games just take long, and they're very slow paced, and you see armor tick down very slowly. And, keys to winning from Team 1 that are pretty generic. I mean, all this is really generic stuff, but usually there's a guy overwatching here, and sometimes a faster, flankier person in Echo 6, and they just get this 3 cap. It's just so nice to defend that. If you let Team 1 do that, they'll do it all day. There's really no reason to push across, although you can. You can come straight up the valley into the face of the enemy. You can do a city, but then the enemy team has a easy chance of just rotating away. And that is all of the basic strategies. And the awesome thing about these two teams is they are ready to go. So we're going to go right back to the game and launch for round 2. It looks like we have Alpha Charlie from Team 2 and mostly Bravo Charlie from Team 1. Loading into the game. Oh, it's windy. And it's foggy. I'll try not to take the camera too far up because you can't see anything. But well, there's one dropship that loaded in early. And we'll give you all the stats. Looks like okay, Crossfire is in the same drop deck with the addition of a Madcat Mark II. And Comstar has a Rifleman and an XE and an Annie 1P. So a big change in their deck. Kind of. The light's more or less the same. Both sides opting for a Commando. And here's the early fight over Theta. And there's the early PPC fire in on Hoop and Curon. Now, if they stay here, they're just going to get rocked by PPCs. A lot of misses. A lot of lucky misses so far. Big fight over. It's going to take the Comstar bigs a long time to get into position. Hoop is taken. I mean, it's a Commando. So, oh, and Knives is getting burned down by ER large fire. I'll zoom out in a minute. I'll get a reading on his mech for you. Oh, actually CT. So a little bit of arms, a little bit of CT. Curon getting really lucky here in the Lanners. Tempting fate. Just tons of PPC whiffs. And CXF is opting to play really far back. No control on the outside. And so this is going to be a problem because they did not get Theta. And that is a huge victory for Comstar. And if they correctly diagnose this, what looks like a push, straight push in, looks like they don't even want to mess around. It's a straight push in. I'm going to get a read on this Madcat to see what's on it so that we know. Gauss and ER Peeps, that's not really a push. Come on. 3 ER PPCs. They're just wanting to take the inside control, I suppose. Now they're getting Kappa, and I think they're just trying to slam CSPS against the back wall here, and really, I don't know if they're going to have an answer for it. Looks like they're just backing away and giving control. Meanwhile, Theta is absolutely free. Epsi is free. Gamma's free. Like, Crossfire has willingly put themselves in this corner, and certainly Comstar has to know that they are all right there because they're nowhere else. Process of deduction. And I just don't understand. They're just backing into a corner, backing away. They should just... Chump is going to get rocked here because the rest of the Comstar guys are doing nothing. They're backing away and giving Chump up for free. Please kill my Annihilator. My team just wants to run away because we're scared. I don't know. That's not the way you play that. The Black Lantern getting punished the way it should have gotten punished, right? Hoop going in and doing kind of exactly what he's supposed to do, but the rest of the team's running away. Why? Why are you running? I don't understand. Here's the Vehicle against a Vulcan. The Vulcan should be burning into a CT, but yet opting to run into the low ground for zero reason. Chump is going to go down here. His team just continually rotating away from him like Crossfire has cooties. I don't understand. This is... yeah. It did take him a long time to destroy Chump. Dio is done. The lights are running to cap when there's 11 minutes on the board and both of your bigs are dead. I don't understand. My mind is boggled. Tios is getting hammered and he goes down. Caught it just in time. They're just going to roll right back in on the lights and finish what they started. Just imposing their will. This is not looking good for Comstar. You know, this is a battle for first. It's also a battle for second. If SA takes 5 drops in their match and gets to 11 points and CSPS wins no games, that means they go to 4th place because they will tie with DPS and DPS beat them in their match. And so the tiebreak will go for DPS. So this is a difference for Comstar. Winning one match here is the difference between getting 2nd place and 4th place. Quite a big difference. At this point, this is going to go Crossfire's way. They're just tracking him down. Kieran, they could... I just don't think... I think there's too much time and not enough ticks on the board for the kind of movement that CXF made. I mean, all they have to do is cap and then post somebody at the cap, and that's what they're doing. The Annies are going back to cover Gamma. The Veagle's pushing. Here we have early... Now, Knives could die here, and really Kieran should be diving Knives. He should be going in and killing him. He should not let him get away. Nikoro could also be finished by Hoop and Kira. They need to kill him. They need to... I mean... Nikoro's well separated. Through some twist of fate, there's a lot of mechs that are really hurt that could die. Barbecue going away from Kappa, and Ghost willingly, just happily right back on it. Elemental's dead. He was really hurt over there. CSPS guys up here failing to kill the Commando when they had a chance. Hoop goes down. Sorry, I missed that. Kieran's going to go down as well. Ghost is going to get Kappa, but it's not going to matter. There's just too many ticks on the board. It's like watching a movie where you know the ending. And now that they've got them corralled, and they've got the caps well under control, they go into finish. Now Ghost is at 87%. Now imagine if he had stayed in that push battle. If Comstar had just stayed on the other side of the boat and shot them one by one as they crested individually, which they did, was not a good push, then this would be a very different battle. But to our utter amazement, they said, "Here, kill our annihilator. We don't care about him." Yeah, they're fighting. Maybe get this lantern. Maybe goes to turn and kill the lantern. Probably not. Probably too much fire. A little barbecue, just farming. Okay, I see you. I see you farming. Yeah. Yeah. Don't try to look away. Well, an exciting and very interesting movement. They're flabbergasted. Is that a good? That's a good word. Yeah. Just don't understand doing that to your assaults. People, if you're getting pushed, just turn and fire. Okay. Class done. Here's the damages from. See team damage, not very much. And the Niger farming ghost at the end there, 607. I saw him. Firestarter doing what it does best, just destroying components all over the place. Ghost with almost equivalent damage. Firestarter to Firestarter. The rest of the team, massive fall off in damage, and that's, I mean, you just don't turn away and run and give up ground for free and then go willingly to the low ground. That was no words. It's a slaughter. What was it, Bowser? This is a slaughter. No. It oh man. So that match wraps up. Things looking very rosy as Crossfire has secured first place. At this point, I believe there is no way, because if CSPS wins the next 3, Crossfire still wins the division with 14-13. And I am switching teams. I missed somebody. Okay. And switching the map. The next map up, of course, is Bog, everyone's favorite swamp. Bog is fun. You can see some fun stuff on Bog. A lot of people fight Theta low ground, the Echo 6, Echo 5 little platform, and they just kind of fight over that one area. But Bog can be so much more interesting with all of the big platforms you can get onto Overwatch and control. Comstar has Team 1 side. That is the side that has much easier access to Overwatch, and among other things, Epsi, Theta, Gamma is a triangle of caps they can hold rather quickly. Team 2 kind of gets bottlenecked around Theta, doesn't have Overwatch, and so has to move further in to the map. Go over to the actual map strat so we can see, as I call out. So basically, you end up with a very early fight around Theta, usually with lights swinging in this way and swinging in this way. Usually Team 1 gets fire in quicker, and that really usually gives Theta to Team 1, but you know, it's really anybody's game. You can also see early light ganks. Then the battle, generally Team 2 post up somewhere along this line, and you see a play for Epsi or force for Theta, or you see trading, and the trading will decide whether a team can push or not, and that's basically it. I mean, this little area right here, the lack of this area, or the little mountain that's right here and right behind Theta, it takes off Overwatch from Team 2, and that is probably the biggest difference. Makes the match a little bit one-dimensional towards Team 1. The impetus is on Team 2 to do something, and there are the basics of the match. Of course, the last 2 games, That was nothing like I expected. So I'm excited to see what happens here. Team 1 is locked, and will Crossfire just impose their will upon the positioning of CSPS? Will the CSPS mediums and lights abandon their assaults again? Will we see that? Who knows? Certainly makes it interesting. It's really heavily Crossfire's way. Oh, speaking of that, I need to go actually put the W's in for Crossfire, which is now updated. So there we go. Let's see if we get this to refresh. And there we go. 2 drops, 1 for Crossfire if you're just tuning in. None for Comstar. Comstar needs at least 1 win to secure second here. If they don't get any wins, if they get 5-0'd, they go to 4th place instead of 2nd place. So they got really smushed in that second match, but they don't have to give up hope or get discouraged or demoralized. They need 1 win. They need to lock that win in, and then they will secure 2nd place. And if you're a team that joins the comp scene, moving forward is one of the most exciting things. If you get in Div C and you're 2nd, and then the next tournament you go into your Div B and you're 6th out of 8 teams, well, you've improved, and so it's very important to feel that improvement. It's very fun. Comps are really fun. Once you start playing it, you don't want to go back. We're launching. I'm bringing you right over to the game, as to not give Navid a heart attack. He's probably watching. I always give him a heart attack. We'll see if Crossfire impose their doom war machine. Lowell Barbecue just farming in the Night Gear. Let's see if he continues this trend of farming in the Night Gear, or as some heathens call it, the Night Gear, or Gyre. I don't know where that one comes from. Feel free to correct me later. We're in the match. Alright. Teams are loading in. And we have Lamento in a Kodiak 3. What is on that? I want to know. Dio and an Annie 2A, a Summoner, and then the Lanner Wolfhound Firestarter Wolfpack. And of course Tios in that Night Gear again. Over on Crossfire, you see Pete Zone and a Veagle. By the way, the Kodiak is a big 4 AC-10, 2 ERPPC, both peeps in the arms, I believe. Yep. And Crossfire going with the XE this time, a linebacker, a Night Gear, and it looks like they are opting not to fight early over Theta. They are taking their time, very methodically, moving interior. This is what Team 2 has to do. Looks like they're going to get Epsi. Kieran's not careful. Well, the Commando's not going to be able to take him. Unless he runs away and lets him shoot his butt a whole bunch, which we saw a bit of that in the last match. If he stays too long in this cap, it's going to be bad news. Chump and Tia's just getting Overwatch, so that as soon as this fire starter hops up, he should be shot by Tios, and he is, and he goes, nope, a whole bunch of nope. Oh. So many AC2s, so many misses. Alright, Pete Zone and the Veagle immediately trading with Tios. Tios is out in the open here. This is bad news, as this Veagle can just happily PPC him at will. Looks like there's a double UAV over Epsi, and we are going to fight that interior battle over Epsi, just as predicted. Lowell Barbecue coming over the top in this Night Gear. Dio should see him and punish him. but he's a little occupied with much more dangerous Exy. Lil Barbecue getting just hammered. Tios getting hammered. Tios is out in the open here by himself, and if he gets focused for more than 30 seconds, it's just going to be bad news. I believe he's using the tree a little bit to his advantage, which is good. These double trees, smart move. Elemental, if he gets some fire, if Elemental hits anything, like with his alpha, it's going to hurt. The Exy is really hurt. And right now, percentage is looking Comstar's way. Chump is a little bit in trouble here. He's got himself out in the open, and this is a fight that should be finished right here. Captain Cat should go down. Kieran gets legged by the linebacker, and Kieran's going to go down, and Chump's still going up for Captain Cat. This is just very confusing. It looks like this is not a fight you want to have. Commando versus Niger. Ghost needs to finish this fight. Tios needs to just keep twisting the linebackers in. This is going to be a losing battle. Looks like linebacker's taking heavy damage. Ghost could kill the linebacker. Tios goes down. This is a problem. Chump's still not back in the battle. I believe he's legged, possibly. Ghost is pretty healthy and getting away, and he's going to turn around and take this fight. Percentages 2 dead on Comstar's side, but they hold the 3 cap, and the percentages are looking their way. Ghost very healthy. Nikora almost dead. Chump has killed Captain Cat. That's a big deal over there as the Veagle goes in to try to finish Chump, but he's going to do more damage before he goes down here. Deonside kills Pete Zone, kills Chump as he comes back. Let's see, go back over Kodiak battle. Niger, self-destructs by Lil Barbecue. Ghost just all over the map. How did he get over here? I don't even know. I think he's going to go kill the Commando now. That was amazing. Elemental kills the Commando, and then Asian kills. Now, this is dead even. Dead even. It really is up to how well Raka can trade with Pete Zone and the Veagle. The Exy is fairly hurt. I'll get a read on that for y'all. He is not hurt. I take that back. Looks like they're going to go 2v1 the Summoner, and Raka's going to go down. And here we just have a force multiplied. Yeah, he's not going to get away from that. CSPS boys abandoning to cap. Dio's capping. This is a if the linebacker goes down here, which Raka may be able to pull off. Gets one more shot and turns. No, he's dead. This is a 4 cap for CSPS potentially, because Ghost has the speed to get back to Sigma. The problem is the linebacker's still alive, and that one extra mech gives them a chance to go capping while Asian and Pete Zone chase down Ghost. But there's lots of ticks on the board. CSPS is going to have a brief... they'll lose Gamma before they get Sigma. They'll lose Theta. They'll protect Kappa. And I'm going to follow Ghost around the map. It's a lone survivor. Ghost, we know you can do it. I'm going to give you a readout on his mech. Oh, both legs really hurt. That is not good news. Looks like Ghost opts for the sliver cap, which is not a bad strategy, because he does need to go and defend one of these other caps. This is a very close match. That Exy is not hurt enough. Ghost may want to wait it out here. He's going to go in. Oh, this is it. It's over, folks. It's over. His legs are done. Oh, he got him. He got him. And he's done. Oh. That's all. Oh, any other pathing Could have gone and backcapped Epsi. It could have, would have, should have. Much better match for CSPS there than the second match. It showed they were knocking on the door. They want that one win. It's all about getting a win at this point. We're going to go over to the lobby stats and publish. This is the part that takes a while. Don't be finicky. There it goes. Here's the comp scores as we exit the match, gentlemen. Dio with 725 damage. Now this, from a damage perspective, looks like it should have been CSPS's match, except here in the Night Cheer and the Lanner. The Night Cheer and Lanner, big differences in damage between the two fire starters and between the Lanner. And so we just have enough gradation of difference in damage to warrant that outcome. Once again, that fight right around Epsi, very crucial. Very crucial. Well done, Crossfire. 3 drops 1. And we move to the next match. And we've been waiting.
Right time.
Oh, Mr. Ash. Let me get you adjusted here. All right. Well, Ash, welcome.
G'day, mate. Yeah, my sound's going to be all over the joint because
I'm slamming your volume up right now.
Changed, then everything's all over the fucking place. So, yeah. I'll turn myself up a bit too. Hang on.
Oh. Okay. Go ahead.
A little bit. Don't know how much difference it'll make, but yeah.
I think I've got you fairly even with me. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Looking in the Discord, I think I've got you pretty even. Some people were saying my mic volume was low. Hopefully it's screaming and not clipping. And I've got you at the same place. Well, good of you to join us. So you're coming into a match where CSPS wants to win 1 drop.
Have they won a drop yet?
They have not won a drop yet.
Ooh.
We are 2. Yeah. It's now. We've had 2 closer games. Okay.
Yep.
I say closer because the second match was just a blowout. It was the most interesting Frozen City match I've ever seen. Honestly, but
okay, all right, yeah.
But
okay.
game 1, 750 to 725 on caps. Both teams positioned really well. Team 1's locked already. I'm going to get you into the game now.
Yep.
So remember to do that. Lots of things to do here.
Yeah, CXF got that X factor, right? And whereas CSPS they've been together a long time. Not that CXF haven't, but CSPS I would say a more like even performance where the CrossFitters they've just got these X factor games out of nowhere, and you're just left going, what just happened? Even some of the games I've casted, they've just pulled stuff out of crazy drops. You don't know where it came from. So I was kind of expecting, just looking at the match last night, that
I just sent you a
probably
friend
going to
invite,
win.
by the way. Just want to pick that up real quick, and I can get you in here. It's coming up from Nate's house, my casting persona, alter ego.
Yeah, there we go. So they pull out this X factor. It's just completely out of nowhere, right? And then, whereas I was expecting CSPS to come in pretty well rehearsed, good execution, they know what the plan is, all that sort of stuff. But it sounds like the CrossFit X factor's been there 3 games in a row. Yeah, nice. Pretty good.
Well, and I can give you, some insight as pull you over to spectate here. CSPS know what to do. They just do funny things sometimes. Before coming over from JGX, I was leading them, and a lot of great guys, a lot of great talent over there, and just kind of also bringing some newer guys into comp. A team kind of like Level's team, where you're gonna pull somebody in, train them up, and then when they get good, some other team will steal them. But not really. Like it's Crossfire's been like together a lot longer, I think, than this particular iteration of Comstar. And while this iteration of Comstar has done far better than this particular group's past, tournament wise, standing wise, actually, the Crossfire guys have been together longer. So I'm looking at guys right now.
I have to disagree with Level, taking him in and training him. And I mean, he teaches them to lob bloody missiles, so I'm not entirely sure
Well, I
how
mean,
accurate that is.
Gets new people in the comp is what I mean. It's fun. You know, we get hate on
Would it be a
Level.
cast if I'd take a swipe at Level, so he can
Speaking
get
of Level,
stuff.
I think DPS is going to win this next match, even they're not playing. I told him I would bias cast for him. All right, looks like both teams are locked. We're going to go in. The new Polar. This is exciting. This will be the first match that I cast on the new Polar map. Don't worry.
I've only played one match on it, and that was last night since the patch, because I haven't played a single game in 3 weeks, so I haven't played the map, I haven't casted the map, I have no idea what's going to happen. This will be good.
It's a pretty cool map. I'm really happy with this map designer. Overall.
Yeah.
Went a little crazy.
Thoroughly
with
enjoyed the one
the
game
tunnels
I played on
or
it
the
last
valleys,
night.
but
You know what? I'm just flying over the map now because this is the first time I've actually been able to do it. I like this. You know what? I thought Theta, Gamma, which I think is going to be switched to be Theta at some point.
But yeah,
this
it's weird.
Cool.
Gamma's in the middle.
This Theta area is actually kind of cool.
We'll just kind of give everybody a flyover.
This is sick, actually. Oh, wow.
These middle these middle three, you can kind of see them. Those are about 800 meters apart or so, 500 at these closer ones. That's where a lot of the fight's going to take place. This northern ridge is the Theta Ridge, and that's a really cool ridge. You can really see most of the map from there. The Kappa Ridge is much lower.
Mechs on CSPS side, because we have Dio here, who's in 4 ER large, but 10 ER micro executioner, ER large grasshopper. We've got Tios here in a laser bomb Timby, and we've got this medium light sort of pack business going on.
Yeah, that's we've seen that most of the matches. Over on the Crossfire side, we have a Commando again, a Lanner again, Phoenix Hawk 2. That is probably the it's
medium pulse.
Yeah, medium pulse, the normal one.
Yeah.
XC Nightjeer, Mad Cat, and Grasshopper 5H. Let's see what's on those. Mad Cat, 2 Gauss, 2 ER PPCs, and an AMS just in case, and then 5 ER large from Lowell Barbecue.
Interesting. Early scrap here on Gamma. I nearly called it Theta 3 times already.
Now, CSPS is up 3-2. They need to dive in and just take advantage of this. I mean, they need to be at it. Knives is just sitting there. Unaware that Knives is in his bum.
I don't know what's happening with Stillwater here. He's a bit slow to the party, but Knives in trouble if he does not get out of here.
He's in trouble if they can shoot him. It's kind of a bit of all things. He got away.
Yeah, but CSPS now are able to take advantage of that now, and with that 3-mech little push there, they have Gamma Theta in the middle, whereas CXF have not really bothered to take any exterior caps right now, whereas CSPS are also already on there. TS over here already on Kappa.
Yeah, this could spell disaster for them, because Polar is already a huge map. I mean, this is 800 meters between these two points, and Crossfire taking these Overwatch positions, but they don't have caps.
They are starting to react to it now. We've got one guy going over here. Oh god, I don't even know where I'm going with the bloody icon here. Knives going out to Theta. There we go, this side of the map. I know what's going on now.
Theta's over here. Commando getting the far cap. It looks like they're going to flank up to the right. NASCAR
was an airstrike here on Barbecue. Oh, geez, lucky. Only stripped 2% off him. 3%. That was very lucky. It wasn't an arty. It was actually an airstrike. If that clipped him, he was in some... You're going to lose a little bit more than 2% there, but just dodged a little. That's enough. That's all you need.
Looks like they're happy to post up. Trading. Raka getting some damage. A Grasshopper 5P. That's also the ER large.
See, Ghost Paladin here, just waiting to deny that cap,
Yep.
this middle cap
Yep.
here, when Knives dives on it. Yeah,
And
pretty
Knives
smart
taking
play
some
here
more
from
damage for
CSPS.
it. Phoenix Hawk has Overwatch of Ghost. I don't think Ghost sees him. This could be a back shot. Ghost is still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. See, Ghost has got.
Oh,
You
his
can tell he's got
teammates need to
side
tell him
just
something. He's
moving.
about to get. Yeah, I mean, he's so enthralled with killing the commando.
Yes, he's losing a little bit
Oh,
of
he's
his
just
pace
giving
there,
his
though.
back. Oh, and he misses.
Oh,
So many
it's getting
misses.
pretty thick in the middle here right now,
Goodness.
isn't it? It's a lot. And also at the back here, Tios and Rankerson are trying to do some work, but with the ranges that they're trading at, they're not winning their trades right now.
No, the damage is fairly even. Tios is probably a little bit too far outranged for where he
Yeah, he
is.
just needs to move up a little bit more, get a little bit closer. Mediums are not really doing much of that 800, 700, 800 meter marker versus large Gauss,
A
PPCs.
lot of UAVs up in the middle too, and I don't see any of them getting shot down. People are too concerned shooting, which is not a bad thing. Oh, Nikoro. Now what is up with him? He is a 78 in red.
He just got hit from two angles.
Oh, his torso's
right at
open.
once.
Torso's
Yeah, Nikoro's in a
wide
little
open.
bit of trouble.
That's not a good thing for
But
them.
look what's happening at the back here. Got Knives, who was unable to do anything in the middle, is now doing some back cap all the way out.
Oh
And
wow, he's far.
Yeah. Now all the mental jesters now copping a bit of flack from that left side. I don't think he realised coming up this ramp that there were two guys to his left, and his torso and CT are in some serious trouble now.
He made it. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Well, now he's in medium pulse range of the Phoenix Hawk, so yeah, it's got to be careful with that one now.
Oh, he just misses an alpha into the lander. That would have hurt. Oh, that would have been bad. All right, well now we have a cap, a 3 cap to a 2 cap. This is going to be a light battle right here. Ghost going in. Don't know what the rest of his guys are doing. They're just going to sit down in the low ground and let Ghost take punishment.
What Ghost is doing? This is some bad news. Oh no, the other guys are coming in now.
I don't know.
Jesus! Ghost just ate and lost his leg from I think a Gauss shot or an ER large burn there. So that fire starter from Ghost Paladin is going absolutely to mech heaven. Pretty quickly.
He's dead. He's gone.
No, not yet. Not nearly. Soon. Trademark. Soon. 90 days.
And,
90 seconds. There he goes. He's dead.
Looks
But
like
now look at the percentages.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
They're not in CSPS favor no more.
No, you just see too many missed shots and too much trepidation. There, for instance, Ghost diving. It should have been a 3v2. It ended up being a 2v1 with his 2 other teammates just kind of sitting in the low ground waiting for nothing.
And Captain Cat with the black lana here is about to six something up Mental Jester's bum, and he's not going to like it.
Nope.
Oh, he's dead. The mental's down. He's gone. Yep.
Kieran's next.
CSPS. This is cleanup duty now, I think.
Yeah, this is going to go... Oh,
Oh no, Captain Cat gets taken out from the back. Yep.
Oh, and
no,
Stillwater could go down here. This will be huge. He's done.
Oh, hang on a minute. They got jebaited. Completely jebaited there.
Nikoro is really
look
hurt
at this.
over here.
Asian Spectre, 92% fresh executioner, jumping up on Tios and Rankerson over the back here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
CXF lost 2 mechs, but the rest of CSPS is going to be completely obliterated right here now, I think. There's just not much they can be able to do about it.
Nope. That fresh XE is going to just clean up duty, everything. Although Dio's burning into the XE, I just don't think it'll be enough.
I don't think he cares. He's like, you know what? I still got the armor for this business. I can do it.
Knives is at, 57%, which is fresh for a commando.
Yeah. Might as well be 4,000% armor still left on that one. And here we go. Time to bully Mr. Dio here. He's going to get very much manhandled. The CSPS guys are all the way over the back here, and I'm not...
I don't really know what's going on over here.
I'm guessing they're running the far way around to try and delay cap points for tickets, but that's not going to work. They're not going to get... they're not going to get the Sigma in time.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
They're trying to run away from this Mad Cat who he's looking around. Going there.
Yeah, I mean, they'll jump on Sigma, but
now Sigma's totally protected. Sigma's totally protected from where the Mad Cat is. But they won't win on a single cap. I mean,
it's going to be
it's
4
done.
versus 1 in a sec. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4 versus 1. And
Even if Ghost could
now...
reach Theta, they wouldn't win on 2 caps versus 3, so it's over. Very close percentages at the end there. It was really swinging Crossfire's way for the middle portion, but just in...
CSPS started strong. Very, very strongly in that game. Getting the middle cap Gamma very early. Great. Perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want to do.
Oh, yeah. But they didn't kill... They had a chance to demolish the other enemy light. I mean, they had a chance to 3v1. They missed it. They could have just ignored the commando, you know?
I think they're a little bit, maybe a little bit careful, you know. Didn't want to lose too much armor too early, but sometimes, you know, risk versus reward. You go in, take a little bit of a risk like that, and bang, if you can take a commando out at the start of the match, well, sit there and rub your hands together, boys. You've won the game. Well, not,
It is
not won the
commando's gonna
game,
find
but...
Chump, and it's and he doesn't see him.
Oh, no, he doesn't see him. Oh, he knows now. I have to get shot up the butt.
He got shot in the butt, and he's lost a leg, and he's done.
Yeah, that's it. And a Black Lantern with a missing torso is
Oh, he legs him.
not so fast. Oh, hang on.
And he's done. Okay. But he legged. The commander's legged. It won't make a difference in the outcome.
And Pete is on
Kieran
the way out
going...
to Theta here. He does know where Kieran's going. I mean,
yeah, it doesn't
obvious,
matter.
right?
I mean, the tickets are done.
Oh, yeah, that's true. 750. Ding, 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 ding.
There it is, with the 5 cap, no less.
Mm.
A lot of very hurt mechs. Just not finished. CSPS is knocking on the door. They have one more chance here. One more chance to pull a win. But
HDO doing some good work at the back there, actually. 613, but CXF doing it, man. Asian Pete doing some pretty solid work there in their mech choices. Very nicely. Very nice.
I think we're seeing a big difference in the heavy play and the mediums between the two teams. We'll get that stats pulled up for y'all now.
TS there, just with, again, just the laser bomb, just out of range for... Well, not out of range for the map, just out of range for the positioning.
Yes.
And yeah, Kodiak there, just quite bringing enough food to that fight.
Yeah, here you can kind of sum it up. I mean, the difference in the heavies, Nigeria was 608, and Nigeria was 608, and the Grasshopper with 345. I mean, does beat Low Barbecue's 345, but Pete Zone, the Kodiak with only 284. That's 100 dunger.
I'm wondering if CSPS kind of knew, Kieran and the other guys knew that there were 2 mechs over there when he sort of came up that ramp, and they had a lot of damage. Maybe didn't quite realize exactly where they were, and that a lot of peeps at 1,000 meters, they're going to really hurt you. Now, are we swapping sides for these guys? Why? Because I
swapped.
Sides you already swapped them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was too busy looking at damage numbers.
Now I'm busy doing all the caster things since I'm doing the lobby and doing all the things. I'm
the light ringing. That's all right.
You're just coming in and enjoying the ride for once, right?
Oh, does it work? I'm running. I'm like, I can just fly around.
I think
pretty certain I broke a few land speed records trying to get here, back home, everything.
I got you pulled down a little bit. I didn't notice you were clipping here and there.
Oh, oops. Oh, it might be my end, actually. It could be my end that I'm clipping, actually.
Okay. So, all right. We got the map strat up here.
I think that's better now.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. I think that's good.
It's going to take me a few hours to tweak all this shit. That's why I was like, I'm really not...
I know.
Not keen on doing a cast completely not tested.
Well,
it's bad enough when I am tested, right?
Well, we got your audio squared, so that's
one thing.
That's all.
All right, who we got? Team 1, Team 2. Oh, okay, right. Ooh. Okay. Who's doing the doodling, you or me?
You can doodle around, man.
All right, so we got CSPS over here on the Team 2. Oh, man. 3 years later, I still haven't worked this out. Probably going to... Still haven't worked this shit out, man. Terrible. Probably taking positions up here. There is some options down here on Hibernal. A lot of teams tend not to go down that road. It completely depends if there's much action at Kappa or not. Theta is generally the choice, the cap of choice for teams, and you've got plenty of options here on the Team 2 side if you want to move up here. Again, you want to play the range game, and you can even use some areas further back here. And there is a small little rock over here as well you can use, and a rock here that's pretty reasonable cover. There is some extra ramps on Hibernal, just like the new canyon. Little extra ramps in different spots. So you do have a couple of extra options as both teams to the traditional canyon that we've seen many, many times. So I don't know what exactly we're going to see because I haven't really been paying attention to.
Oh, I'm going to take you back to Frozen for a second here, and I went through the normal. This is what teams do, kind of generally. Okay, so CXF balled up. They push over. I mean, they did something like this. Okay, well telegraphed. CSPS knew what they were doing, knew what was coming, knew where they weren't. Right.
What?
So what CSPS is sitting right here, all looking this way. Okay.
Right.
All right. So they did this. Ah! Oh, it was like I went, oh shit, they're coming. Let's run away. Let's run away. The Annie died about right here. The lights tried to go in cap, and it was very confusing. So we're talking about, we go back to Hibernal, here's the normal places to be.
Mm-hmm. And
but based on that match.
Well, look, we could see a Kappa push, right? Okay, we want to go stuff that's a little out of the ordinary. We could see something on this from both teams. You can also do it over this way too, right? From Team 1. Only problem is going around empty corner is... It works. It's worked in 6v6 more so and 5v5, stuff like that. Smaller because there's less firepower and you can get a little bit closer in Brawl and Push without being shredded as much. I don't know if it'll work in 7v7 though on empty corner. I'm not sure.
Right.
Because I haven't watched anyone else play it. I think there's just enough firepower to stop it if you do Brawl Push and use all the jumps. So you could see some Kappa business because you can actually come over here pretty easily. And vice versa. You can come and pop over here too. So maybe they Brawl Push. Maybe not Brawl, maybe Skirmish Push, like that 400, 500 meter push and go in and get aggro. But with a little bit more range up their sleeve and stuff.
I think we're going to see, based on that other match, I think we're going to see this and this. I think it's just going to say...
What? Really?
Yes.
All right.
Just looking at these other matches and the way they run, I think they're going to say, we don't care. We don't give a crap about Epsi. We don't care about the spine.
Okay.
We don't care about Volcano. I think we're just going to see a whole bunch of just whatever is going to happen right there. That's my prediction. Because I was so wrong on Frozen that I want to go the opposite direction with this.
We'll find out if they go the opposite.
I mean, the Kappa is the brawly side. It also squeezes the team onto the narrow side of the map. I mean, it's not really a great play, but you've seen probably through your time of a lot of Kappa ganks. Teams are very wary about that. The lights are going for Kappa on both sides, and you get that early kill.
I have seen so many Kappa ganks over the years.
and so you see a team sit right here and a team sit right here, and a lot of trepidation. Should we go? Should we not?
It's a stalemate, right? It's like they're trying to play 4 chess moves ahead. They don't know what's going to happen. Everyone's trying to outplay the other guy. And then you know what I've seen? Where they both all sit there at Kappa, everyone's watching the other guy, and they both end up leaving. They're just like,
yeah. They're just like, you know what, this isn't worth it.
Yeah. We don't know who's going to lose or win this fight. We're all just going to leave and get back to the middle.
You can't lose a fight you don't take.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair, man. Yep.
If there's one thing, and I've helped a lot of guys 1v1, all that stuff, just kind of training them up and getting them better. But there's one thing I've seen that I wish I could just get people to stop doing. Is to stop trying to protect your mech. Just shoot. Shoot until you don't have armor. You know, like
Ooh.
get out there.
Well,
Don't
I
self-preservation is
don't want to
bad.
say your your prediction is wrong, but from the blue team,
Oh, oh no,
this is
no, you're going the wrong way,
this
people.
is this is a completely ranged affair for the blue team.
Oh yeah, that is way out there. And then
PPC Vapor Eagle, we've got Gauss here, Gauss Peeps, Mad Cats, long range Night Gear as well. So
it's
yeah,
long
they're
range both
playing.
sides. Yeah, Ghost. Oh,
And
taking early damage, lots of it. 7%
ER Large
down.
Annie as well. Now, Kieran has gone from CSPS, gone for the early Epsilon cap, and he has been able to take it
Yeah,
without really being stopped. That's so fucking important.
Ghost is taking damage over there. Kieran took a little bit of damage, but man, that is pretty huge. See, Comstar with 2 caps to none here. Theta getting Ghost taking a lot of damage.
Ghost took a lot of damage, but also Stillwater is nearly open on his torso already, taking a pretty heavy couple of hits.
Oh yeah.
Trying to actually get shots on Ghost. So
we'll get a read on him here.
I'd say that's worth it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So pretty even. But CSPS with cap lead if they can get Theta.
Well, both teams are now. I mean, this is CrossFit. Just need to just deny Theta right now. I wouldn't bother capping it, even though they're trying. Oh, they have.
They got
somehow Knives has slither capped Theta. Now that is
that low corner there.
Right.
He just right there in that low corner. He just kept getting it.
That is super important because now for them, Epsilon doesn't matter so much. That is
still
really,
behind.
really important.
If Comstar got Kappa, this would be different. I don't know if they can afford sending a light out there, but it looks like they're going to go.
Well, someone has to go for Kappa now. Both teams have to go to Kappa if they want to do a tiebreaker here.
I just don't understand this continual poking of the same location.
In the meantime, look at Knives. He's managed to be able to decap Epsilon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. That is huge. And at the same time, CSPS have cancelled Theta Cap now.
Yep.
What is this? What is going on?
But they haven't taken it. I'm watching the percentage. Captain Cat way down in the ante out here, getting way out traded. Way out traded by the 2 ER larges. Or actually just one. It looks like it's just who's this over here? Tios.
Tios out trading
Tios
here
way out
the,
trading him.
The Battle Master. Yeah, 6 ER large will beat 5 ER large.
Oh, but it's 3 caps to 1 now, and that's not good. But CSPS is gonna get Kappa.
And look at Theta. It's had a 9. Theta now has enough of a bar on that to actually be pretty important for Crossfire now. Like that is going to be a problem.
I'm watching the percentages tick. This outside Tios is still winning these outside trades. Got to burn into Knives there. Stillwater and Cat without an answer, but the caps are going CrossFit's way now.
Oh, Captain Cat is walking out into the open here with the Annie. He's trying to move up and across now.
If they catch him.
CSPS spot this, yeah, he's
Let's see
in
if
trouble.
Tios sees him. Looks like Tios took a more inside angle.
I know he's
Kieran's they've definitely seen him. Oh, and they're PPCing him to death. It's oh, and that's it.
Yeah, they're up to what Captain Cat is doing, and he is one touch on that CT now.
He's on the island. Yep, I got it. Strike over the top of that, and he's done. There, it looks like CrossFit's going to gear up to push around this corner. Stillwater's trying to save the Annihilator.
It almost looks like CrossFit are almost just holding the corner and getting ready for the CSPS push in, maybe, perhaps, because they did spot, Knives popped the UAV, and they know that Ghost and Chump are there, so...
I think they're expecting it, both teams up. Pete Zone is really fresh in that Veagle. That's going to matter later. That's kind of been the story of tonight. The medium. Chump,
although the Annihilator
get caught out here. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Woo, that's risky. CSPS backing away.
I'd almost like to see Crossfire just go run all the way out and go just go and nail Kappa, because I think CSPS have now realised that they can't take the Epsilon corner. They were grouping up there, they were trying to move, and you can now see them, although they're conga lining, they are now trying to find a different angle on the other side of the map.
Well, they could They could grab Theta as the bigs are now on the hill and kind of out of position to shoot across it, but
Knives is going to spot this, though.
Not from that angle.
Knives has spotted this, and he knows they're coming. So CSPS back off again. CSPS map movement counted. Pete Zone also sees them. Knives sees them, and CSPS without the map control, losing Theta and giving up Epsilon at the same time. Now in trouble. Tio's moving up though.
2
Tio's
big
moving up.
hits. I mean,
Kieran gets him with an airstrike.
Rocka down. Okay, now
Oh,
Rocka gets him. That took a while.
oh.
Stillwater should be next. Tios has a beat on him. Knives trying to go. Oh, took some PPC right to the back, and Commander goes,
Yeah.
whatever.
Knives running full in the open here.
He doesn't. Yeah.
If he loses his leg, he's in trouble. I mean, I know what he's doing. He's coming out here to try
Ghost
and bully
needs to go for
Tio.
Stillwater, not for the Commando.
Oh.
What he's doing,
Is he going to take Tios out? No, he's not. No, Knives is dead. Knives is going to die here now. Ghost Paladin has arrived.
Well, he should die. It's like 17
Should
versus
die.
1 here.
Yeah.
If they can,
Well,
I don't.
hang
They're
on,
all
how's
going
the
after the
4 versus
Commando
1?
while Stillwater just
Commando's legged.
Tios
Tios
is
goes
down.
down. Commando's leg though. Oh,
Stillwater
2 quick kills
finally
here.
goes down. This is swinging CSPS's way in mechs. Rocka fresh enough. Firestarter's going to go in and finish him. If Dio's not careful, it looks like the lights are back.
Oh, Lemental just lost
leg.
something.
Legged,
No,
maybe?
it was only an arm.
Oh.
No, just an arm. That's nothing. Lemental's still fresh enough.
Crossfire with 3 caps. That's the big news here. Crossfire with 3 caps. UAV up. Looks like Dio has seen it. An airstrike into that valley would be huge. This is a great match.
Yeah, CXF needs to back off and just try and delay cap points right now.
Lemental's turning this corner by himself. That is not a wise move against the Firestarter. Asian being
just take
very...
out Kieran. I mean, Kieran is one shot. The Firestarter can literally YOLO. There we go. Yep. Kieran down in one shot. Oh,
yeah.
Geez, very
Asian took a
precarious.
big hit there. That was their armor, their remaining armor.
Ghost Paladin needs to get on a cap. He shouldn't actually be fighting right now. If the caps are actually pretty important right now. I mean, the fight is as well, but
Elemental goes down. Chumpa's going to go down next. He's done. This is so
CXF
close.
are actually pulling this back. Are you kidding me? Nakoru just gets taken out from the rear end here. Loses a rear torso from Ghost Paladin.
Oh, Ghost is getting. It's done. Nakora's done.
He's got him. Oh man, this is nuts.
Oh, their lights are coming, chasing him back. This is the time Rocka and Dio need to take advantage. They need to have Overwatch. They need to help their...
Ghost Paladin got in some nice shots, but at the same time, he takes out
They need to help their lights, and what are they doing? They're running.
He's one shot. Ghost Paladin is one shot.
Oh, they're going for the Firestarter.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
That was just terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. I don't...
Yeah.
Oh.
Asian Spectre here now, though, in the Firestarter, is up on Rankerson, who is reasonably fresh here.
Well...
He will just need to take out a leg, but...
I don't know how much armor's left on that. He's done a bunch of burns straight into his torso, and he missed the burn there. That's going to be huge. If Asian was a little more aggressive, Rocka would be dead. I don't know why they're worrying about killing him. They're going to lose on... Oh,
yeah,
and he misses.
No, he missed. Yeah, I saw that. He just hit the other torso,
done.
actually.
Oh, no. This is... Finally gets him.
Oh,
Dio's
what?
done.
Oh, hang on a minute. Dio gets taken out at the same time by Pete and Golly here. Oh my god.
Rocka takes way too long. He can't get back up. He can't cap. It's over.
Yeah. I feel like if Ghost Paladin stopped at Theta, decapped it, rather than going in there, killing the Mad Cat, and then dying for it, that may have actually tipped the game enough, because you could go Theta and then straight out to Gamma, and then all CSPS needed to do was delay a bit more.
Just way too much bad shooting. I mean, there's no other way to describe it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crazy game. Holy shit. Wow.
That
there is not much left on the game here.
I mean,
look at that.
I mean, we're talking both of them are like one touch, but the caps were heavily in Crossfire's favor.
Look at the work here.
Oh man, hold on.
Look at the work here.
Getting
wow.
loaded in.
Pete Zone 665 and Nakoru there with 570. But CSPS with 731 and 718 from
oh man,
Dio and
yeah,
Tio.
with numbers like that,
oh,
you should win. I mean, truthfully, if you're shooting the same components, that should be a win. It just didn't pan out for CSPS. It looked like they were going to get it in the middle there.
Yeah, Kieran not doing too much, unfortunately, there, and Knives not doing a lot either. Both of them kind of lost their mechs unnecessarily. Eating a little bit too much damage at the wrong time, both those guys. I mean, everyone else is doing damage, and yeah, Captain Cat and that Annie really 300 not able to do a lot, getting
No,
opened up pretty early.
that's a way big underperformance for the Annie there. But I mean, that was a very
Wow.
close game right until the very end. That's what we want.
I don't know if these guys are coming in for a chat, but I'll be back in 30 seconds, and if they are,
All right.
we'll do it.
Impressive 5-0 win from Crossfire. They solidify their first place in division or in Div B, and CSPS looks like they will be third or fourth in Div B. So both teams really doing some work in this division, and you could see it in the game. Super close games, fun to watch. I think I mean I enjoyed watching it. I think Knives the MVP of that last game, definitely, because his team got more or less out traded, and if it was down to the end there, I think that Comstar would have pulled it out if the Caps were going the other way. They wouldn't have had to push. So there it is. So we'll see if we want any interviews.
Wow.
Hop
That was
down.
a crazy last game, man. Wow, that was good. I'm happy I got in for that one. That was good.
I think I may have missed the boat on getting them in for the interview, but I think those were pretty
They
good
might
games.
rock up.
Yeah. All right, we can get Nikoro in here. Yeah. Let's get him. All right, there's Captain Cat. We'll drag him in.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
one.
Cat.
Hey, man.
Hang out, mate.
Well, first,
Thanks.
congrats on the Div B win.
Yeah, it feels good.
Pretty
Why
cool.
don't I hear
Cap off the
streamers?
season.
Why don't I hear streamers and strippers and partying going on in the background, man? That was a very that was a very good performance.
They're just staying quiet for the interview at the moment. I told them to shut up. Yeah, it's like I said, we've gone 4-1 all the way through. So finishing strong was really great. I mean, obviously there was some nerves going into today, knowing that we could snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, but also knowing that we just needed the 2 games under our belt, and then we could just sort of relax a little bit.
Yeah, you got those 2 right away, and you were probably able to just kind of enjoy the rest of the matches almost, like, not with that.
There was some shaky mouse fingers at the start, I think.
Yeah.
Around.
I mean, 3 of those probably, maybe could make a case for a 4th, but 3 of those were really close. And
there's some great games in there, actually.
I mean, I thought both teams played well and positioned well and did the things they needed to do. It was very interesting. The only one that was really odd for me was the Frozen one. So
It's odd from what perspective?
Yeah, so had y'all? I guess y'all. Did you get a read on the CSPS mechs early and then decide to push in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been doing quite consistent strategies where they bring 4 in their wolf pack. So they'll have like the Black Lana and Firestarter and Commando and even linebackers and basically, and then 3 traders, and then they just get really aggro with their wolf pack over the cap. So I felt like today a good counter to that was being aggressive ourselves, pushing.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to worry about trying to just compete one-on-one with their wolf pack if we're all in the wolf pack, so to speak.
Yeah.
So that was basically the idea, was just to push ourselves out. And also in Frozen, for that team spawn, you kind of can get balled up into the corner quite easily.
Yes.
So yeah, it was a direct counter to try and force our way out of there and take initiative away from them, make them be reacting to what we were doing.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. At the very beginning of the season, when the placements were getting decided, you know what I'm going to ask here.
Yeah. Yep.
Wasn't it back and forth with whether y'all would be Div C or Div B, and why did that occur now that you've won Div B?
Yeah, there is a bit of context there. So the last couple of seasons we've been like really casual. So we shared the team leadership around, like we did a season with team leadership where every drop was strategized and called by a different person because I couldn't do it. So we had like 5 drop callers per game, per match. And then we did another one with a first time guy who did a really good job, and it just meant like everyone was just casual. It was like an open team, anyone could join.
Yeah.
And at the start of this season, we had a really long roster with a really, big disparity from the top to the bottom of ability. And if we'd been in Div C, we would have used all those, but because we ended up in Div B, we just brought our strongest team every time. And
Okay. So
right.
so Ash was commenting on those swings, and now we know why. A very direct correlation with training new guys. And so Div C would give you the ability to rotate those pilots in, where Div B is a bit more serious. And
I had to apologize a lot for people who put themselves down as willing to play, but just didn't get any games and things like that. And I'm really appreciative of everyone who turned up to our training sessions and helped us out with the scrims. We can do 7v7 internals, which is
what's important
pretty
to note
privileged
there
to be able to do that.
to everybody that's like watching there, still listening. When you're in Div A and Div B, you do need that.
A lot of teams do that. That's not actually uncommon at all. I'd say it's more common than not, to be terribly honest.
Yeah, the better, yeah, because
AB level for sure.
Yeah, you need that because you need to know, hey, does this idea work? Does this strat work? Let's actually test it in a game. And so those guys that are on the scrim sidelines are just as important and just as a part of that win as the guys that played in the matches. Because to me, it's the guys during scrims that learn. The new guys learn in scrims. The guys that are ready for the matches play the matches. So I wouldn't feel too bad about that decision. Obviously, it paid off for y'all in terms
you come up fast. I would say that if you do it that way, your unit or as a playing group is probably going to come up a little bit quicker.
Because you don't have a guy going there and
fighting
get demoralized.
Involved, there's more competition and everything. I'm big fan.
It has been really good to actually push ourselves to take it seriously. Step up our trainings. We're doing 2 trainings a week. Wow.
Oi! Look out!
Whoa.
I know. Try hards.
Div A next. Div A.
We'll go back to Div C from here, I think.
Oh, what do you mean? How do you think that's going to happen? Get stuff. You've got to be joking, right?
Better do a bunch of name changes and confuse people.
Hopefully next season we can actually field 2 teams again, which is my preference rather than having one long roster and lots of people missing out.
Yeah, put a team in Div C and a team in Div B, and both reap the rewards of the training still. And it's interesting you say that about the CSPS team here. That this team is, we did that a year and a half ago at TOC1, and this team was about the second team, or it wasn't really a second team, but we had a team in Div B and a team in Div C. The Div B team won first, but the Div C team came 6th out of 7th. So a lot of the guys on the roster, I think you see Dio and Ghost were on that Div B team. Everybody else, plus some new guys, were on that Div C team. And so they've made tremendous progress too. So I give a shout out to them. Having played y'all's more serious guys and more experienced guys, y'all made some great movements and great calls, and everything was really as it should be in terms of how y'all countered things. And y'all pulled, especially that last match, out. Right in the middle there. I really thought it had swung heavily CSPS's favor, but then they let you kind of 3v1 various mechs here and there, and y'all clawed your way back in and did a great job.
Shout out to the Vulcan pilot Golly there, who was the pilot who led our team in our last season very effectively for his first time round, and who also was one of those guys who just ended up just falling off the bottom of the roster each week, bit more often than I was comfortable with, given how much effort he's put into the team, and seeing him come in there in that last game and take 3 kills and really shine was really cool.
Yeah, he got 420 damage and 3 kills in that Vulcan. Knives MVP of that game, really, because of the capping. He did a great job. Sliver capping
That
data,
bastard Knives, as
decapping.
most people call him.
Huh?
The little bastard.
Yeah. Well, good games tonight. Thanks, Ash, for hopping in and helping me cast the last
good
two.
job, man. Good job. Team last minute, yeah.
Yeah, enjoy watching the rest of them. And guys, we're going to sign off. Ash, if you know how to raid, you can go over there and raid it. I don't actually have permission to do that, I don't think.
Let's have a look. See, I can do it all. Have a look who's streaming. I will be shortly, but oh no, we've got another cast going on, so we're off to Yanto's channel.
Yeah, just wait for the interview to finish. You know how to do it. What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I know
guys,
it's going
we're
down,
signing
so.
off. Co-caster Ash, thanks, Kat. Congratulations again, and we'll see y'all in another game.
Beautiful.